This is practice test number 4, and we're looking at problem 2, and in this video we're going to do letter A. We are first told the empirical rule that we covered in problem number 1 for a normal distribution, and you see the various rules, the 3 rules for the empirical rule stated at the top of the page. And using these rules, we're going to answer the following question. We're told in this problem that the average price of gasoline in the United States was $3 per gallon. It was a population with a normal distribution and a standard deviation of 20 cents per gallon. And in letter A, we're asked, what percentage of gas prices is between $2.80 and $3.20 per gallon? And here I've drawn my little normal curve. Underneath the curve I have the z-scores, which are the number of standard deviations away from the mean. The mean is always 0 for the z-score. It sits right in the middle. And I have 1, 2, and 3 standard deviations to the right. And then I have -1, -2, -3 standard deviations to the left. Those are my z-scores. Now, under the z-scores, I have the actual gasoline cost per gallon, and the mean, we're told, is $3. And so if I were to add on 1 standard deviation to the right, it would be $3.20. If I added on 2 standard deviations, it would be $3.40. 3 standard deviations would be $3.60. And then as I go to the left, I'm subtracting the standard deviations. 1 standard deviation to the left is $2.80. 2 standard deviations to the left is $2.60. And 3 standard deviations to the left is $2.40. Now in letter A, I'm asked, what are the percent of gas prices between $2.80 and $3.20? Now, $2.80 corresponds to 1 standard deviation below the mean. $3.20 corresponds to 1 standard deviation above the mean. So the empirical rule tells me that 68% of the values are within plus or minus 1 standard deviation from the mean, and that means that 68% of the gas prices are between $2.80 and $3.20. So your answer is 68%.